Have you ever found yourself unable to shake someone from your thoughts, no matter how much time has passed or how much you've moved on? You fill your days with new experiences, meet new people, and yet, like a ghost from the past, they resurface in quiet moments. According to Carl Jung, these recurring thoughts aren't random. They're messages from your unconscious, urging you to explore something deeper. The mind doesn't simply discard what's emotionally charged or unresolved. Instead, it holds on to these experiences, often against our will, because they carry meaning. When someone lingers in your thoughts, it may signal an unfinished psychological connection or an unprocessed emotion. Jung's concept of the collective unconscious suggests that we're all linked by an invisible web of shared experiences and symbols. Some people leave an imprint on this deeper layer of our psyche. Their presence in your mind isn't just a memory. It's a clue, a call to examine what remains unresolved. These persistent thoughts often point to emotions that haven't been fully processed. Love, regret, admiration, or even resentment. The fact that they keep resurfacing means your unconscious is holding onto them for a reason. The mind doesn't fixate on what's meaningless. It replays what needs acknowledgement. When a relationship or moment carries strong emotional energy, it leaves a lasting mark. Unlike the conscious mind, the unconscious doesn't operate on a linear timeline. If something was left unresolved, it remains active beneath the surface, quietly shaping your thoughts and feelings. Think of a song that instantly transports you back to a specific moment or person. This happens because the mind stores experiences in emotional clusters, and a single trigger can bring everything rushing back. If someone stays in your thoughts, it might be because the emotional thread connecting you to them was never fully severed. But it goes deeper than that. Sometimes the person you can't stop thinking about isn't just an individual. They're a symbol, an archetype representing something within you. They might embody a longing, a pain, or a missing piece of your own story. Jung believed our psyche holds on to these figures because they're tied to our growth. Until we understand their role in our unconscious, they'll continue to resurface. So the real question is, what is your mind trying to tell you? What if the way you see this person is a projection of something within yourself? Have you ever felt an intense attraction or resentment towards someone without fully understanding why? Perhaps you idealized them, only to feel disappointed when they revealed their flaws. Or maybe someone irritated you for reasons that seemed disproportionate to their actions. Jung suggested that these strong reactions often have little to do with the other person. They're about you. They reflect hidden aspects of your psyche that you project onto others. This is the essence of psychological projection, attributing to others the traits or emotions you haven't acknowledged within yourself. The people who occupy your thoughts might be mirroring something you need to confront, whether it's a quality you desire or a fear you've been avoiding. The more we deny parts of ourselves, the more power they hold over us, and the more we project them onto others. Jung called this the shadow, the hidden, often darker side of our personality that we suppress. When someone resonates deeply in your psyche, they may be activating a part of your shadow. This is why certain people seem to haunt your thoughts. They represent something you need to integrate, something your unconscious is urging you to process. Projection doesn't just shape our relationships, it shapes our entire worldview. If we carry insecurities, we may assume others are judging us. If we struggle with self-worth, we may perceive others as superior. Unresolved wounds from the past can lead us to project these feelings onto current relationships, perpetuating old patterns. By understanding projection, we can reclaim the parts of ourselves we've unknowingly given away. But what happens when these projections are tied to deep emotional bonds? When the attachment isn't just psychological, but also emotional? Some people leave such a profound mark that forgetting them feels impossible. Jung believed that emotional connections become embedded in the unconscious, shaping our thoughts and identity. Neuroscience supports this idea. Deep emotional attachments create neural pathways that associate the person with feelings of love, pain, or longing. These pathways don't disappear when the relationship ends. They remain, lighting up when triggered by a memory, a scent, or a familiar sound. The more intense the bond, the stronger these connections, making it difficult to stop thinking about them. Sometimes, the person who occupies your thoughts isn't the issue. It's what they symbolize within you. They might represent a version of yourself you've lost, a dream that went unfulfilled, or a hope that never materialized. Recognizing that your thoughts about someone are often not about them at all, but about something deeper within you, is key to letting go. Jung also spoke about synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that go beyond chance. If you keep encountering signs or reminders of someone, your unconscious may be signaling a deeper connection. Synchronicities often arise when unresolved emotions or desires are at play, nudging you toward closure or understanding. These experiences aren't random. They reflect an underlying order within the chaos of life. The people who occupy your thoughts might be there to guide your psychological growth, urging you to explore the connections within your own journey. At times, the people who stay in our minds evolve into something larger than themselves. They become archetypes, universal figures representing deeper parts of our psyche. Jung believed archetypes are primal images inherited from human experience, shaping how we perceive the world. A person occupying your thoughts might take on the role of a mentor, a lover, or another archetype, embodying qualities or lessons you need to explore within yourself. When someone becomes an archetype in your unconscious, they stop being just a person. They become a symbol of personal transformation. However, the danger lies in idealizing them to the point where they can no longer be seen as human. They become frozen in your mind as a projection, which can lead to disappointment when they fail to live up to the idealized version. Understanding these patterns allows you to transform your relationship with them and with yourself. The key question is, what is this person reflecting about your own growth? And how can you use this insight to become more authentic? When someone constantly occupies your thoughts, it's easy to feel trapped in endless contemplation. But persistent thoughts aren't a sign of weakness. They're an invitation to explore deeper layers of your psyche. Jung's concept of individuation, the integration of all parts of the self, offers a path forward. When someone stays in your thoughts, they may be connected to a part of yourself you haven't fully acknowledged. Self-awareness is the first step to freeing your mind. Reflect on why this person holds such a place in your thoughts. What emotions arise? What part of your psyche is still tied to that connection? Once you understand the root cause, you can begin to release the emotional charge they hold. Detachment is another key step. This doesn't mean erasing the person from your life. It means shifting from obsession to emotional neutrality. Mindfulness can help. Observing your thoughts without judgment allows you to create space between yourself and the emotions that once consumed you. Ultimately, freeing your mind involves embracing healing and growth. Lingering thoughts about someone are often an opportunity for transformation. If they represent an unresolved part of your inner puzzle, Allow these thoughts to guide you towards self-awareness and clarity. Through this process, you can turn a source of pain into a path for personal growth. As we've explored, the people who stay in our minds aren't there by accident. They carry messages, lessons, and reflections of deeper parts of ourselves. By understanding these unconscious connections, emotional bonds, and archetypes, we can regain balance and free ourselves from patterns that hold us back. Every experience, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity for growth and transformation. If this exploration of the mind resonated with you, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into psychology, philosophy, and personal growth. Keep reflecting, keep growing, and embrace the journey within.